Welcome back to Conversations on Deck. And today, here's a new feature here on YouTube. I don't think anybody has done it. This is called Serial Conversations.
Oh, yeah.
With, you heard the voice, with Reggie.
Chris, you know that I really never use your name and genius in the same sentence.
Never.
But this is genius.
Yes.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I've been thinking about this for over a year. And you know, Reggie, I've talked to you just a little bit about the concept.
Okay, yeah.
Now,
well, I'm excited to hear.
Yeah.
Show me the way.
Yep. I pulled the trigger, started a YouTube channel, and
Nice.
that's for longer videos. And
Nice.
so let me kind of give you how this happened. So, folks, Kellogg cereal. Okay, you guys have all seen these boxes as kids. They're kind of fun.
Why are you hiding the Apple Jacks?
Oh, you saw that, didn't you? Yeah.
All right. Never mind. It's
Jacks.
okay. I didn't see it.
All right.
Go ahead.
Anyways, Kellogg cereal originated back in 1894.
Wow.
Were you around then?
Just after.
Okay.
After.
All right. I think I have grandparents that were born in the 1890s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did.
Yeah.
I know I do. Yeah.
And so it originated in 1894 at a place called Battle Creek Sanitarium in Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, have you ever been to a sanitarium?
Well, I've worked. No.
No. Yeah. I don't want to be in a sanitarium. Well.
No.
So these two guys that were brothers, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg and his brother Will Keith Kellogg, accidentally created a type of flaked wheat, kind of like what we would look at as corn flakes.
Yeah.
Okay. And what they were trying to do is they were trying to solve multiple issues with their patients. I'm not going to go into the details because this is a different. That would be a different type of YouTube channel.
That is.
But basically, they were trying. One of the things was to help solve indigestion. Have you ever had digestive issues?
Yes.
I have too. You know, I think I've had digestive issues after eating too much Kellogg cereal. Sometimes
that could very well be
too many Fruit Loops.
Yep.
It's possible. Anyway,
and that happened on Saturday morning.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. So so let's just say that's where I got the idea of Kellogg's. But it's kind of a sordid history. We're not going to dig deep in it. But the cool thing is Kellogg's came out with some great cards, and you guys guessed it. Reggie's going to go first with Rod Carew, but Kellogg's came out with baseball cards starting in 1970. That was the year I was born.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
I was 7.
There you go. And then their run went all the way to 1983. So we're going to look at the 1983 sets. And other sets came out. I think there was 91 or whatever.
Sure.
But we're going to go from 83 down to 70. I don't know. We got several years here, but this is the inaugural start. So
Thank you.
So
Thank
yeah,
you.
I was excited. I'm gonna pick. I gotta have a Fruit Loops. Okay.
Right.
And we're actually gonna have
I'm going
this
Frosted Flakes right here.
Okay. And I didn't have bowls.
No. Hey.
Yeah.
No, these boxes. I have been using these as a bowl since I was a kid.
There you go.
Cut the little tea thing. Oh yeah. No problem. We got this.
Sometimes what I even do is I just put it in the bag.
Yep.
Okay, we are really gonna have that.
You bet.
And
come on.
I remember. I don't know about you, Reggie, but my parents would take us on a trip, spring break.
Oh yeah.
And it would be either Washington D.C. or it would be somewhere down the East Coast. And then in the summertime, they would take us to the beach in Massachusetts. And this was the time when it was vacation time. This was the time that we were able to have sugar cereal.
Right, because it was easy and they come like that. And see, just so people remember, look at that. That's what you do, and you make it a bowl. That's what you do.
Yeah.
So
that's what Reggie does.
That's right.
I just do it.
Oh,
I do it this way, and then hopefully I don't get Rodney here. But then I just pour. Look at that go right down.
Nice.
That's what I do.
This is great.
And so that was
so fun.
That was kind of my idea.
That's a great idea.
Sunshine cereal.
Love it.
Talking about being a kid, and then talk about baseball cards.
I'll try and keep my slurping to a minimum.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. How fun is that?
This is really fun.
Anyways,
love it.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, so Rodney's up. So you want me to?
Yeah.
Go first?
He's number one. That
So
gives
Rodney,
me a chance to eat my cereal a little bit.
I need a good scoop here first.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's good.
All right.
Now this cereal is not from 1983. It's not like we're opening a pack of gum.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, or baseball
All right.
cards.
So Rodney Carew, Rodney Klein Carew. He was born.
Yeah.
In Panama. And I need to tell you, if you want to, now you better have some tissues if you listen to this, because if you want to hear something amazing, his Hall of Fame speech. Mm-hmm. Look that up. It is great, because he says something along the lines of, I first came to the United States, flew into New York City, and I was a nervous, scared, excited 18-year-old kid. And now I stand in front of you as a nervous, scared, excited 50-whatever-year-old just about this.
Yeah.
He did a whole lot better, obviously, but it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And he's an amazing man. And, so this is 1983.
Yeah.
And, he was 37 years old. He had played in 129 games, 66 runs, 160 hits, 24 doubles, 2 home runs, which was normal for him.
So he wasn't a power guy.
He was not, but the number of triples, usually, there was several years where he had double-digit triples.
Yeah, wow.
Double-digit triples. Yeah. But anyway, so 44 ribbies, stolen bases, but 48 Ks.
That's it.
48 Ks in 129 games. And that, you know what that gets you? That gets you a 339 batting.
Oh, my goodness.
That gets you. So he got hit by a pitch once, and he got intentionally walked 9 times. You might as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because he might get a double. Just give him first, because he's probably going to get it
Absolutely.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
But he was a master with the bat in his hand. He just was a master. Now, I really loved him, watched him grow when I was growing up, and I was amazed. The thing that I would love to watch is when he would hit it out into the gap, and he'd round first base, and you could just see him gliding like a gazelle around first base into second. And there were many times where he would keep going, and he would go into third base. He was very fast. He was deceivingly fast, but he was a
smooth.
Beautiful runner.
Yeah.
Oh, so
you know what that
smooth.
reminds me of when you say that?
What's
Maybe
that?
I'm wrong, because Reggie knows this.
Yep.
I'm not the most. I don't know the whole playbook on basketball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I love watching those old games. I remember seeing them live of Clyde the Glide Drexler. I mean, he just had that long, that's what I was thinking, Rod Carew.
And just the amount of ground he covered, it was just
incredible.
It was great. It was great.
Incredible.
He was a second baseman when he started his career, and then he moved to first, But anyway, so he came up with the Minnesota Twins in 1967.
Woo!
And he was a Rookie of the Year.
Wow.
His career batting average was .328.
Holy
career.
Smokes.
Career. 19 years. Had 2
goodness.
years where he was not in the 300s.
Wow.
But he had 3,053 hits.
Shoo.
7 batting titles. Unless I'm mistaken, only the great Tony Gwynn has got more.
Yeah,
9,
you're right.
I believe.
Okay, I got to interrupt that thought. Okay, folks, this is what happens. This is what happens when you don't do it like Reggie did it.
See?
And I almost drank it out of the bag.
No, I've been.
But it's always good.
Look, I got that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did it right.
Exactly.
I didn't do it right.
That's why they used to draw the lines on it.
Yeah, so we're going to. I think I might need to be in that sanatorium, possibly, but the things I've read about it, no. Okay, back. 7 batting titles. Incredible.
7 batting titles. So he he was with the Twins for 12 years. Then he Calvin Griffith, stingy old man, let him go. And he had 7 with the Angels, right? And so I was in high school then when he was doing that.
Look at that smile. Was that a typical Rod Carew?
I'm going to tell you some things that I think you'll really enjoy.
Yeah.
So, 7 batting titles. He stole base, home plate, in his career, 17 times.
Wow.
17 times. Home. He stole home 7 times in 1969. Now you got to hear this. They say it's
crazy.
It's the most incredible inning.
Yeah.
I don't know about ever, but it's the most incredible inning.
Yeah.
So in 1969, the great Mickey Lolich was left-handed pitcher, was on the mound, and Cesar Tovar, who I loved watching Cesar Tovar play, he was great. He was very fast. He stole home a bunch too. So in the 3rd inning, I believe. All right. So Cesar Tovar was on base. And he got a double.
Wow.
And so Rodney walked. So Lolich walked Carew. So he's on first.
I would too.
And so Cesar Tovar steals 3rd and Carew steals 2nd. So it's a double steal, right?
Wow.
And then a pitch or 2 later, Cesar Tovar steals home.
Oh my goodness.
But Rodney didn't steal 3rd. Because that would have been like, oh, you're cheating. It's a double steal.
Yeah.
So he waited, and 2 pitches later, he stole 3rd.
He stole 3rd. Oh, my goodness.
And then about 4 pitches later, he stole home.
Oh, my goodness.
So they had 5 stolen bases in 1 inning. And they both stole home against Mickey Lolich. And it was great. Wow. I think they ended up losing the game, which is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
But just, if you can pull this up and watch him run and watch him steal, it's just
I got to check that out.
So fun. So, but look at it right here. I got to show you. If you notice, see those batting gloves?
Yeah.
Those are interesting batting gloves, aren't they?
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
They weren't batting gloves.
Golfer? Was he a golfer?
Clubs.
He was a golfer.
And here's why I know this. My next door neighbor, I told you I was a ball boy for the Twins.
Yes.
My next door neighbor was a ball boy, and these were golf gloves that he would have, and he had like 100 of them that he would bring on trips. They would only last him like 2 or 3 games at most,
imagine.
and then he's got to get rid of them. All right. So they are very thin, and he liked because of the feel of the bat, feel of the magician's wand that he used to smatter balls throughout the outfield.
Ridiculous.
But he had these, and they were just paper thin, and they were golf gloves, and it was they. Exactly like that. They were red. My I won't give his name because it probably isn't the best, but my next door neighbor actually acquired a pair of these
no way! Wow.
While he was ball boy there. And
Does he still have them?
I don't know. But I grew up next to him, and he was a good guy. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, but just to see Rodney play was just amazing.
Yeah.
And his love for the game. He did not like to be in the limelight.
Yeah.
And one time I was walking with my family, and we were walking outside the Metrodome, don't you know? So it's you know this. But he was back there visiting as a veteran.
Yeah.
For something, and he comes out of the door as we're walking by, and it's like, oh, Rodney, would you mind just signing a hat and stuff for me? Yeah. He's like, okay, come on. And I said, thank you so much. You just need to know I loved watching you play.
Yeah.
I loved watching you play.
Oh, that's cool.
And so, obviously he was a neat guy. His daughter had to have an organ transplant, so they were looking for a match. So he came into the limelight for that. But then he's been a champion of organ donation and stuff. So he's just really an interesting guy and a cool guy, but he is one where you were not sorry watching him play. Can I give one more story?
Yeah, we're only at 14 and a half minutes.
All right. So I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
So Ron Luciano, do you remember the umpire?
Yeah, the
Ron
umpire.
Luciano.
Yeah.
He wrote a book. And again, I'm doing this from memory, but it was so fantastic. So he wrote a book, and where he told about, he's up there and he's having a great game and he's on his game, and stuff. And so he's up there and it was a showdown. I can't remember who the pitcher was, but Rodney was in the batter's box and he's thrown there and it was a showdown. And so it was. He said he's in there and he just knows that Rod's one of the best hitters ever, right? And so so he's throwing things and the pitcher's in there and he's letting the balls go, ball, and then strike. He lets a couple go, no problem. And then there's some questionable ones, and he's fouling them off. And he fouls off. It's like 3-2, and he fouls off about 3 pitches, right? Because they were marginal, right? And then the pitch comes in there, and it's what Luciano thought was borderline, and so he just gets excited and he calls him out.
Oh boy!
And Rod looks at him and he says, "It was a ball." Just calmly, it was a ball. And Luciano goes and he looks back at it and he's like, he was right. It was a ball. I felt so bad that I rung him up on a ball outside the strike zone. Yeah. But he said the class of that man was amazing. Yeah. So there you go.
Wow.
That's enough on
that was wild.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll just put Yaz right over there because they're about the same era.
They are.
You guys know Yastrzemski, born August 22nd, 1939.
There you go.
Pivotal year in the world's history. Yep. Mm-hmm. September 1st, 1939 was the invasion of Poland by Hitler. Yep. And that was the start of World War II.
That it was.
It's kind of crazy.
That it was.
I mean, what can you say about him? I mean, he played his entire career, started with the Sox in 61. 83, that's why I kind of like this card. 83 was his final season. I remember in 83, I wish I had the ticket stub or something like that, but I remember my dad taking us to Fenway Park.
Oh, nice.
Do you remember those hats back in the late 70s, early 80s? They were just called painter caps.
Oh, yeah.
And then, the teams had them and stuff like
Flat
that.
on top.
Yeah, they're usually white and little bill. And I had one, and it was a Yaz one, and it was for his last year.
Man.
It had like an 8 on there, and it had Yaz on there. Wish I still had that somewhere in the archives. Yeah. I don't. Yastrzemski was one of those guys.
Your brother probably painted with it.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably did. When Yaz came in, it was near the end of Teddy Ballgame's career, which he had to feel that pressure of filling those shoes. And I remember reading things where he and Teddy Ballgame were not best friends, and Yaz was actually could be difficult, with teammates and managers at the beginning of his career. Then he started hitting a rhythm. He was Triple Crown winner, 1967. You remember that?
Yep.
The Impossible Dream Team. Unfortunately, the St. Louis Cardinals, Bob Gibson snuffed him out. Game 7.
Yep.
Yaz never won that. Never won the World Series.
Nope.
That was kind of, 75 was probably the last hurrah that close.
Yep.
78 one game playoff with the Yankees.
Yes.
He was the last one up.
Oh,
and it was popped out.
Oh, just frustrating.
On third base line, so it had to have been frustrating with Yaz. But 83, so 83 was his last year. Kind of interesting numbers. He played in 119 games, so he was probably playing mostly DH at that time.
Okay.
Maybe a little first base.
Sure.
38 runs, 101 hits.
Nice.
He's 43 years old.
Yeah.
That's not bad, 100 hits.
No.
24 doubles, no stolen bases, no triples, 10 homers, 56 ribbies, 54 walks, 29 Ks.
Wow.
So he was not a strikeout king. 266 batting average, 2 hit by pitches, but also like Rodney, 11 intentional walks.
There you go.
So when Yaz came up there and he was twirling that bat, left-hander.
Yep.
Rod Carew, he was a lefty as well. And
I can show you
All-Star that year.
I won't do it on camera, but after camera, I'll show you his batting stance. I have it memorized. Oh, yeah.
All right.
It was amazing.
Yeah. So here's what Yaz said in '83. kind of his retirement at Fenway Park to the fans. And I think it's great. It's a little long here. Quote, "I'm proud to only have worn a Red Sox uniform for my entire 23 years. It was a privilege to have worn it longer than any other player. In recent weeks, I've been asked how I would like to be remembered. I hope you will think of me as a winner because I feel just playing one game at Fenway Park makes you a winner."
Oh, wow.
Now, one of the things I appreciate about Yaz is he played his whole career in that Red Sox uniform.
Absolutely.
And we just don't see that a whole lot.
Not as much.
How cool would it have been for Rod Carew to be a Twin?
Oh, yeah.
And he loved the Twins.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? It definitely was. I mean, the fans know that it was an owner thing. He would not pay him market value. And rightfully so. Rodney's like, hey, I just want market value.
Yeah.
I don't want anything. And he wasn't unreasonable at all.
No.
But Calvin Griffith stuck to his guns, and so Rodney said, "All right, I'm out of here. I'm signing with California." So, but people still cheered for him when he came in. He is still revered. He's retired in the Twins Hall of Fame as well as the MLB Hall of Fame, of course.
Yeah.
But he's still revered as one of the beloved Twins because he, Rookie of the Year and just came up and had an exceptional career there with the Twins. So, And I believe he still has a place in Minnesota. I believe so. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So two greats. We start out this serial conversations. With
great
two greats.
Choices, great choices.
Two greats, 83. We'll do one of these another day. We'll do some different cards from 83. And they'll just be random. We're not, I don't know, I'm not going to say random. We'll be a little picky, but we probably won't do every single card because I think at some point Reggie's going to retire and then I'll retire a few years after him and our wives will want to have us at home and not just eating cereal and talk about baseball cards. But I hope you guys like this. I'd say if you liked it, hit like. If you don't subscribe, hit subscribe. Smash that subscribe button.
So if when you do Mickey Lolich, can I come on and tell the same story?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm kidding. I'll get a little better.
So I got to ask you, Reggie, real quick. What cereal are you going to have the next time?
Oh, I don't know. Man, Apple Jacks.
You saw I hid that behind the Pops.
You did. Apple Jacks is a good one.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'm a little loopy, so that could be.
There we go.
All right. Oh, and what a great selection of cereals.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
All right. Until the next time, folks, have a bowl of cereal. We'll join you again sometime. See you, Reggie.
Thanks for a trip down memory lane. Appreciate it.
All right.